actually going to be my actual part 2 and took down the other one. I did record already, so I am going to be level 5 for this. Sorry about that. What happened, if you haven't seen it, which I guess nobody will know, but what basically happened was I was about not even 5 minutes into my recording when my friend, who I'd been waiting to play with, texted me and told me, "Hey, I see you're on Destiny. You want to play together?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I'm recording." He was like, "So no." And I thought about it. I was like, "You know what? Why don't we try this? Why don't we try like a duo type of thing? I'll record on my channel. He'll record on his channel. His channel does still actually have it up. I haven't even talked to him about this yet, but I think I'm going to keep it off of mine just because the whole, like the entire video, and this is an hour video. It goes on for like an hour and 6 minutes and so many seconds. And it's basically the first 5 minutes is me doing like normal, and then the rest of it is like an hour of me just waiting because he created a new character and he had to go through the whole storyline, and he never got to the point to where we could play. By the time he got to that point, by the time I'd already hit an hour, which is how long I do my videos, and um, he had to go. So I was like, all right, well this was pointless. So I kept it up until now. I do think that I'm going to just go ahead and do a second alone, keep it going, by myself. If you do want to see more with someone else, I'll see if I can talk to him, see if we can get him on here, or anyone else. And if anyone else wants to start doing this with me also, feel free to let me know. I'm more than happy to do it. Wait a minute. I thought that was... Hold on a second. Huh. So what, do we just not need the DLC anymore? I might have to try that. What does it mean 4v4 co-op? I saw that there were new maps as well. Yeah, it says 6v6 control, free for all, 6v6 teams. Yeah, that's what it would say, but it says 4v4 co-op. Oh, I get it. So you're competing, but you're not actually trying to kill the other team, I guess. PSP or PvP level advantages enabled. Oh, we don't want to do that right now then. Alright, yeah, let's just go continue on the story. Oh, well, if we can. Alright, guys, I want to do that. Go ahead and go do this. I was gonna have some like soft, well, not soft music, but music playing in the background. But I guess the game music will have to do. It wasn't gonna be copyright worries or anything like that. It was all instrumental. So, um, but PlayStation doesn't even give you the option, and I understand why. I do understand why, just to avoid that whole mess. So that's fine. If I really wanted to, and I was that persistent, I could play it on my phone, but then I'd just be really low quality because you'd have to pick it. My mic would have to pick it up. So it's all good. I probably should put on my timer. To be honest, I keep forgetting that. So in case you don't know, I only do about an hour of gameplay at a time, and I do episodes of an hour each. So instead of like, okay, so on games that I play on the Xbox, what I have to do is basically record it on, this is my new gun, by the way, record it on Twitch, and then I'll go on Twitch, and I'll upload it from Twitch to YouTube, and it actually has the option to break it up into 15-minute parts. I haven't done that in so long, I'm not actually even sure if it still does that. That's what I used to do. That's what I did for Skyrim. That's what I did for Outland. Neither of which I think I ever got to finish, by the way, which is kind of sad. But I might pick those back up later. I'll definitely pick up Skyrim. I'm going to do a lot of Skyrim videos when I can. I might get it for the PlayStation just so I can broadcast it to YouTube.
Keep a sharp lookout.
So, what are we doing? Where are we going? How are we feeling? By the way, I love this gun. I think I got another one. Yeah, I think it's this one. This is a thing. All right, we'll go ahead and do this, and we'll get back on the mission.
Shut them down.
Wow, that was horrible. Excuse you. No, come here for a second. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him. I just want to talk to him. Hey, come here. No, that's what I thought. I squeeze you. You're a big boy. No, let's not have that. Oh, you're a douche. How about those apples? Yeah. Screw you, man. I squeeze you. Wow, my aim is just horrible so far. There we go. Oh, I don't even care. Hold up. Get out of my way. What is this? That's a thing. That's a thing. Yeah, that's a this thing. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I don't actually remember where the next one is. Oh, I gotta kill this guy. It's gonna be over here. Gonna punch everybody. Oh, no, I thought you were the big boy. You're the big boy. Hold on, where'd you go? Apparently not. Okay.
There goes the drill. Yeah. The tricky business, mining Glimmer without a drill. Good work.
Alright, let's see what we got here. That's already going to be better. I'm actually going to keep that. That is really awesome. I love that. We'll get rid of that though. I definitely leveled up, so we're definitely going to want to see what we can do here. I'll have 4 upgrade points. Well, okay then. Let's do this, and let's do that one. We'll choose between these two, because we also... Actually, no, we won't, because we can't get those yet. That's right. So we'll just get them both. This one's magnetic, this one's void. What's the magnetic do that makes it... Oh. And explodes twice. Cool. Just a grenade that prevents enemies from using abilities for sure. That's useful in Crucible. I bet that pisses people off though. A grenade that creates a horizontal wall of. Okay, so we're gonna actually keep that one. That one seems pretty dope. That's kind of awesome. From the looks of it, looks like they only changed up one of the light abilities, I think, supers. They only changed it up for one element. They didn't do all three. For Titan, they only changed up the... Yeah, I'm not messing with you. They only changed up the Void. For the Hunter, they only changed up the... what do they call it? I forget what it's called actually in here. Arc. And then for the Warlock, they only changed up the Soul. Solar. Hi. Yep, that's right. Got it. Ah, that's gonna get annoying really fast. Actually, yeah, hold on. This one? This one. Let's change that up just a little bit. And actually, let's see what we have for this one while I'm here. What's that one look like? Am I gonna... Yeah, no. That'll be fine. There we go. That's much better. I like that sight a lot, actually. Oh, you're down here. Okay.
Hey, Dev. I'm still sitting up here above the mines with this busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
Our new Guardian friend is en route. I'm getting too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Ah, don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah. Keep talking, old man.
So apparently you can punch a headshot, which is awesome. I want to see if I can do it consistently. No. Yeah. No, his head's definitely still attached. That's still awesome though that it does that sometimes. Maybe you have to punch in a specific area for it to count. Hi. There it is. There it is. That's 2 in a row. Are we? Seriously? Okay, what was... Oh.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines.
Okay.
These house banners are rare on the ground these days. Between the Guardians and the Cabal, they've buried a lot of old grudges. All 4 hands on deck.
So we've helped them in a way, is what you're saying. Wow, I have 31 of those already. I haven't really been getting them. I mean, I know that's not quite a lot, but... Okay, no. No, thank you. Let's
We'll
go.
have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on.
How are the claws grubby? I mean, I know it was just a saying, but... What if that killed him? Where is what? I'm sorry, what was that, you old bastard? They say something. It's distinguishable. I wonder what they're saying. Yeah, that's right, you little bastard. Wow, that was horrible shooting. Whatever. Alright, alright, alright. Everything's looking Millhouse for old Skittle D. Slide. If you can't dance, this is your chance, baby. Oh, well, hello there. Wow. Maybe I should aim before I shoot, right? Hi. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm one of those people that probably piss you off when you're playing this game. Stand in the middle of freaking battlefield changing their gear. They got something new. That's partially on purpose, just to get on your nerves, just so you know. No, I'm kidding. I don't actually always do that. I try to find like points where it's not that big of a deal. It's still, people still don't like it though. I don't like to jeopardize the mission for it. I will if it's something really, really, really good. But usually it's not. Okay. You can get this. Okay, hold on.
You'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen
Into it.
fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
Oh shit. Oh, I was a lot better at that as a hunter. No, one of those is the hunter, though.
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen.
Which one of those you think won? Actually, I might consider changing the scope for that. Really? Screw you, man. That freaking auto aim keeps messing me up. It shouldn't do it except for when I scope in, then it should be free, but it doesn't. It actually will, like, hold on, I'll show you. Now it's not really doing it. Even when I'm out there, it went. That wasn't me trying to, I was trying to keep away from it. But see how it'll slow down when you go over them.
That did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
Why are they scavengers if there's so many of them? And they clearly have resources. I don't understand why they're considered scavengers. Aw, there's more people! I got as many as I could. Oh. I don't really need to shoot these guys, hold on. Oh wait, these guys, yeah. They can actually follow me, never mind. Ah, he blew himself up. What is a scout rifle? Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know. It says 70, what does this one do? Yeah, let's, this one might be my longer range, or this will be my shorter range. Yeah.
Then hurry up with that booster.
Not a bad scope.
Finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. for a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
No, oh, I got no water.
You made it. Looks like Lewis owes me money. All right. Let's see if this works. Now, have I read the manual right? There's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we rally on Titan. Be brave. Guardians.
Zavala's alive. If we leave now, we can...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the city...
Your city is gone.
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
That is picture perfect.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself Speaker, you have remarkably little to say. We've learned that one of your guardians has reconnected to the light. You say you have no power over the Traveler, yet... this... help me understand, Speaker.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way. And the Traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler. For years I have studied it. The worlds it has touched. Its power over life and death. We are not so different, your Traveler and I.
You are nothing like the Traveler. Nothing. You think you have power, control. I know your kind. You started small. You will end small.
If the Traveler truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should not reach inside, tear out the light for myself, and leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me, Speaker. And you are going to tell me how.
Well, okay then. And you are going to tell me how. He sounds pretty determined. Nice fella, you know. Headstrong. Ready to go. Mommy. I don't know why people think that it's a bitch move to call your mama. Mama whoop somebody's ass. That's the big guns right there. Where I'm from, you hear somebody calling their mommy after you, you run. You haul ass to your mama. I have a lot more games on Xbox I'm probably going to start trying to do. I do have access to a computer that I can easily do Twitch and then have it upload. It'll still be like broadcasting, it's going to be completely unedited, but it'll be in like 15-minute intervals. Excuse me, most likely. Or I could still do the hour-long ones actually. I could take that off and just do them an hour at a time. Like I've just technically what I'm doing here.
Shut them down.
Oh, you can just hold it down.
There goes the drill. Yeah.
A tricky business, mining
Oh.
glimmer without a drill.
Wunderbar.
Good work.
Ah, crap. It's gonna be better too, because I'm still low level. Yep. That one didn't last long. It was pretty cool though. I'm gonna keep it. Just in case I ever make a new character. So it's unlocked it to level 15. We're actually getting pretty close to 15. Well, okay, I'll take that back actually, since we're only level 6, but, you know, it's not that far away though. Now that I've done that, I'm going to actually change the site off of this one too. Okay, so, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick and we'll see what we need to do next. About halfway here through, so it'll be fine. Oh, that's right. We have to go to Titan next, don't we? Yep. Excuse you. I'm not even here anymore. 3, 2, 1. Gonna be another cutscene, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute.
Hawthorne already believes Zavala abandoned her and the survivors. Now that we're leaving, if we stayed, yes, we could help them survive, but if Zavala really is building a counteroffensive on Titan, we can save them all and take back the city. Vanguard Fleet, Guardian Ship 723 is on approach. We received your beacon and we're ready to join the fight.
Guardian ship, this is Zavala. It's too late. The Hive have overrun Titan. I was wrong to bring us here.
Were you now? Were you wrong to bring us here? Or has the best freaking person ever shown up? Just in the nick of time to right all of your wrongs. Because apparently we can do things. I like what they did with the no light. It's definitely a good
Commander, we're here to
story
help.
to tell.
No! We've already lost too many lightless guardians to the Hive. We can't secure this moon.
We have our light back.
What? Impossible.
Commander, if I may. Guardian, this is Deputy Commander Sloan. We have a counter-offensive to plan. To do that, we need to get this station up and running. There's a fleet to prep, Guardians to arm, and a trove of intercepted Red Legion transmissions to decrypt. It's critical we gain access to the station's control center. That's where you come in. If the light really is with you, send the Hive back to hell.
And Guardian, please, be careful.
I like what they did though with the everyone losing their light.
What was this place?
Ah, okay then.
The golden age cities of Titan were once the pride of humanity.
And let me
We
talk.
thought they were abandoned, but I was a fool to think the hive would not spread this far.
Zavala, you fool. Anyway, it's a good story to tell, and plus,
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm gonna slap you. It makes more sense why we're so much stronger than everyone else. The first one actually made less sense than the second one did. It's actually kind of backwards, but I like the twist that they did on it. This is good enough that they could actually end up, if they wanted to, they're probably going to like put some kind of spin on it. That was BS. Put some kind of spin on it. Jesus. Where it's like they're not going to make a third one, I don't think. Instead, what they're going to do is that really loud, or is it just me? Anyway, what they're gonna do
bad feeling about this.
is they're going to do like a whole new separate thing. It's not really gonna be 3, it's just gonna be the third game. I don't know exactly what the story will be, but they're gonna have a really cool story, I'm sure. Because the first Destiny has done really well. And the second Destiny is also doing really well, so far at least. If they can keep it going, they're going to have a third installment, or whatever the word is. And I think that's about as far as they're going to get, though. Because I think that there's going to be something's going to stop them from doing any fourth thing. Like Tomb Raider has been going strong mostly because they've been doing revamps. They've basically been redoing it over and over again. And the same thing goes for Call of Duty and Battlefield. They've just kind of been redoing the same thing, giving it a different story, adding a few more extra things here and there.
We can see the control center.
Copy that. Keep pushing forward. Commander, at this rate, we can start planning our counteroffensive. We'll be outside the city gates in no time.
But
If it were only that simple.
this game is too unique for that, that's what I was going to say. You can't keep doing that with this. Just from the overall feel of it, they can't do that. Not for the story anyway. The stories are going to have to be different. See, with Call of Duty, basically what they've been doing is they've been having the same plot structure, just giving it different details and progressively making it more interesting, I guess. Like they'll add tools, they'll do futuristic, or they'll go classic, like Battlefield is done with Battlefield 1, they'll go back. Assassin's Creed did that too. But the plot structure will still be the same, in the sense that in every Call of Duty game, and I'm talking about just the story alone, because it's also in the multiplayer, but we're just focused on the story for now. Basically what there is there's one person who's been beaten down, who just so happens to be you. They start good, they're going strong, you can tell they've been doing the thing for a while, and they get beat down. And then they come to find out the reason they got beat down was because this company, or this corporation, or this group of people have been doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. And then somehow or another it falls onto you to stop them from doing what they shouldn't be doing. That's Call of Duty in a nutshell. And I'm not saying it's not a great game. I'm in no way saying that it's cheap or anything like that. It's awesome. Every single Call of Duty game I've ever played is awesome. And I think a lot of people can agree with that statement. But that's their kind of formula for Call of Duty. For Battlefield, I haven't played all of the Battlefield. I played a good number of them. Like I played 3, 4, 5, and a little bit of 1. I don't think I'm going to play this new one coming up. I want to, but I don't think I'm ever going to get to. But that's pretty much what's been going on with the Call of Duty, and then with Battlefield. It's basically kind of been the same thing. Battlefield is largely multiplayer though, so they usually do more of the Formula 4 Call of Duty multiplayer, which is, it's the exact same thing, but they keep the qualities.
It looked like the Hive were performing some kind of ritual.
They keep the qualities of.
She knows all there is to know about Hive magic.
That game.
No one has seen Ikora or Cade since the city fell.
And what I mean by that is in Battlefield 2, or not Battlefield 2, Black Ops 2, I don't know what was introduced because I played 1, 2, and 3, but I'm not entirely sure because okay, let's say that. So Battlefield 1, the setting was further back in time than it is in 2, and then 2 is further back than 3.
There's the control center.
So
Clear the area so we can move in.
They were more and more high tech as they went along, but it was still team deathmatch, free for all, stun game, search and destroy, capture the flag, the same game modes,
The Fallen Houses
basically.
used to have their own unique encryption, but now the codes they're using are all variants of the House of Kings.
And obviously it's going to go a little bit more in depth with Destiny because there's PvP and there's PvE. In addition to that, there's also co-op, open world co-op, multiplayer co-op. I don't know if that's different from what I just said, to be honest with you, but we're going to say it because, you know, it makes me sound professional-like, right? Anyway, there's also just the stories, there's the side missions now, extra challenges, and there's accolades, and there's achievements. There's all these different things that go into it. I don't know if I can actually attack that guy or not. I can. Okay, cool. And so they have to have algorithms for their algorithms. When Destiny 1 came out and they were doing like sneak previews and people were playing them for the first time, it was the most amazing thing anyone had ever seen because, of course, you know, the two companies came together. I don't know why, I can never remember the names. One of them is even more popular than the other one, too. But the creators of...
Perfect. Recon the perimeter before you move on the control center.
The creators of Halo and the creators of Call of Duty came together. Halo's another great game. Halo is one of those games where they're all high-tech since the whole canon universe is set in the future. That's the whole point. So they can never come back to these times unless it's like a story of how it all started. Which I think they've done that actually. So it's always high tech. So instead of that, what they'll do is they'll like have suit upgrades. Slight upgrades that have huge impacts on the game as a whole. What is this? You were different. And what I mean by that though is like when Halo 5 Guardians came out, they first introduced a lot of things like double tapping B
These parts are extremely
or
valuable.
circle.
The Hive corrosion must be really bad for the Fallen to abandon it like this.
To do like a jaunt forward. Then you had the thing where you could slam down in midair, and like all these different like little things, but they have such a big role because they affect the world so much, and they're given to you so frequently. So it's a little upgrade, it's a minor upgrade, but it has a big impact, and that's what they do. And of course they further the story like big ass hour and a half long episodes I'm not saying that's how long the gameplay is, but I was referring it to that there's TV shows that go on for that long. And so they just keep continuing the story, which is why Halo 5 Guardians, they spun it up, they mixed it up a little bit, that's what I'm trying to think of, and had Master Chief be the bad guy for a change, which I thought was incredibly interesting. I was like, oh, that is good writing, because of the way that they did it. Not because of the idea. The idea was awesome too, but good writing doesn't come from ideas, it comes from what you do with the ideas, so. It doesn't show with the good idea, it shows with what you do with it, that's what I was trying to say. So I'm trying to balance talking, because I want to talk, I'm trying to talk more with... Oh, did I still miss some? Wow. With trying to play the game, which apparently I'm failing at. Squeeze you. Okay, we'll take it.
The nest. Heading to the control center now.
Maybe my
Well
ghost
done.
did that.
Sweep the perimeter and we'll move in on your signal.
Any more? Any more? No more? And so with Destiny, like I said, there's so many different things though they can't really do that. The story is what a lot of people buy this game for. They buy it for the story and they keep it for Crucible, for the PvP. And honestly, that's what people do. Not everyone, but some people do. A lot of people do for Call of Duty as well. They'll buy it just to get the story, the campaign. But they'll keep playing it long after they finish the campaign because the multiplayer is so well. And it's kind of like a balance between the two. Like the story has to be good for the campaign, but at the same time you have to have good content for multiplayer as well to keep them playing. And it builds fame, builds reputation. And with that reputation, more and more people hear about it, more and more people buy it, more and more people like it. And that's how they've gotten so big. Because they found the healthy balance between the campaign and the multiplayer. Now the multiplayer has to be better than the campaign, in the sense that the campaign is more or less a one-off 9 times out of 10. You play it once, and then after you play it that one time, you know what's going to happen, so it's not as interesting anymore. So you don't really want to spend too much time on it. You want to make it good, but if you want to spend too much time on it, what they probably spend more time on is the multiplayer, just because that's what everyone ends up playing. Long after they finish the story, they're still playing the multiplayer. Yeah, it's something to play. There's no end to it because there's no progress except for the levels and with Black Ops, the weapon levels. And so yeah, it keeps you interested, it keeps you vested in their game, and you want to play their game more. So that when the next game comes out, you buy it to see what the story is going to be like, which is why in the trailers they're featuring the story, not the multiplayer. But you keep it for the multiplayer. With Destiny, on the other hand, you buy it and you keep it for the story, for the gameplay. Let me rephrase that. You buy it for the story, you keep it for the gameplay. Because it's largely open world multiplayer. You don't necessarily have to play Crucible to play with people, or against them even. There's also private matches that you can do. So I guess technically would be Crucible, but I digress there. So what they do, instead of that kind of like even exchange between campaign and multiplayer like Call of Duty does, what they do is they make sure that the gameplay itself is amazing. And then they give it a good story, and then change up things to make it a little bit more badass.
It's done.
And then they came out with
Copy
Destiny
that.
2.
Zavala and I are inbound.
And that's kind of been their formula, it looks like. And it provides a different twist, a refreshing twist to video games, FPS games, largely. Because before this game, there was a lot of just team deathmatch, free for all, search and destroy. And for the longest time, Call of Duty was monopolizing it. I'm very glad they worked with, oh God, Bungie. That's the name of Halo
We're approaching
creators.
the landing platform. Get up here and take a bow.
I'm very glad they decided to work with Bungie because they're two very great companies. They make very great games, and together they've made even better quality games so far. I'm gonna shut up now and let you enjoy the game. Kind of went on a rant there.
I didn't dare believe. If the light can find its way back to you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. Our numbers will continue to dwindle. We can no longer protect ourselves, much less the survivors. Without the light, are we even Guardians anymore?
Sorry.
Commander.
We won't last long with dead generators. Wave energy converters power this station, but thanks to the Hive, they're in need of attention.
We can take care of it.
Yes, I believe you can.
Sorry about that, guys. That got on my last nerve. That we were face to face with Zavala, and yet you couldn't like have the two awoken side by side. It's kind of like the whole reason why I did it in the first place. But probably should have waited because I knew it wasn't going to change. Ow. Got a bump on my forehead randomly. Alright. That's another game I have to record. I have to record that game, Sleeping Dogs. That's one of the most underrated games I think that has ever come out because it is awesome. Especially now it's had actual updates since it was first released.
Alright, we're not out of this yet. Now that we've reached the control center, we still need to power up the place before we can take care of our fleet. Commander Zavala tells me you've volunteered. I'll run tactical. Shipwright Holiday here will provide tech support. It's a straightforward op. Get in, flip a switch, get out. Sloane's got a way of making things sound easy, doesn't she?
Yeah, by completely neglecting all the crap we're gonna have to go through in the middle of those two things. Get in, flip a switch. More like get in. No, actually more like fight through a shit ton of enemies, get in, fight through a shit ton of enemies, flip a switch. Fight through, run past a shit ton of enemies, get out. Cause that's basically what's it. And you know what, I'm probably not even gonna shoot many, if any. I am gonna shoot some of them because I think I have to, but screw it. I don't see the point. Hi.
Did we leave the Fallen here?
No. Those vultures have been following us since we evacuated Earth.
Oh, hi. Up.
Sloane, Amanda, the Hive have infected everything.
Holiday, we gotta get you back in the air. We'll need ongoing aerial threat assessments to keep our perimeter secure.
Oh, yeah. You know my ship took a beating during the evacuation.
I'll bump you to the front of the line back on.
Great. Great.
That was kind of her excuse. Not have to do anything. Like, ah, crap. I should have known better. Yeah, this is where I have to kill people. Alright. Hi. Really?
We can see the wave energy converters from here.
Sweet. Now just flip the switch and turn them on.
Accessing systems now.
Some of the pistons are moving, but we're still sitting in the dark.
Something went wrong. Pistons must be jammed.
Sorry, pal. But you're gonna have to go out there. Bring a workaround.
No, you don't. Oh, I totally hit that one in time. Hi. Right now, this is very hard. Oh. I did it with my hunter. I'll do it with you. There we go. Okay, well, it's not very hard. It's very doable, I think is what I was trying to say, actually. Oh, I was looking at my ammo. Did I just fall down to the pits of hell? That's stupid. Wow. Seriously? Ha 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 ha! He fell off the edge.
Did you hear that? We made it to the converter platforms.
First time I've actually done that.
Get to the stalled pistons. See what's jamming them.
Oh crap.
Once they're all moving, we're in business.
Oh yeah, found the problem. The hive have gunked up the pistons.
Then let's find a fix.
First piston's good to go. We gave it a power scrubbing.
That's great and all, but, it's still pretty dark on this end. Sounds like you got more scrubbing to do, Guardian.
That is not. I mean, it is, but... You wanna try that again?
Final piston is clear.
Control center's still dark, so it's gotta be more than a piston problem. I have to get in futz with the circuit breakers.
Try the central platform. Everything routes through there.
Yeah, that'd be why it's called the central platform. Just saying. Oh, hi. Do all wizards make that sound, or just Mrs. Harry over here? Actually, probably be smarter than she is. I was wondering if that happened to the first two. Are we not? Oh, that's a thing. That's a problem.
Circuit breaker's going to be around there somewhere. Find it and flip the switch. Just like I said. Yeah! Power's back! Exemplary work, everyone. But we still have to deal with these intercepted enemy transmissions.
Yeah, we're just gonna be the one that sits down. Oh yeah, that's a lot better actually than the other ones. Alright. Okay, that's a glitch. Their ship's supposed to be there, but apparently not. That's okay. So I guess that's how they do that. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic then. There it is.
It's a hell of a view, isn't it? We're up and running thanks to you. There's plenty more to do around here, though. Chief among them, finally breaking ground on a counter-offensive against the Red Legion. I have a plan, but it won't work without you. We intercepted a Priority 1 Red Legion signal during the city evacuation, but we can't crack the encryption. Holiday says there's tech that can do the job in the Arcology, which is effectively hostile territory. You'd be going in blind. The place has been dark for centuries. All we know for sure is the Hive is raising hell down there, perhaps literally. But if you're in, let's put the plan into action.
Okay, so I honestly don't know which one of these I want to choose, actually. They're all awesome. They all look awesome, apparently. This is the one. This is definitely the one. I mean, I don't have an auto rifle mag, nor do I have a bow, scout rifle, or, ooh, I wonder if we can use bows now. Anyway, scout rifle or a fusion rifle. So technically, this one would be the one I would want, but I do eventually want to have that. I'm confident that I'll get one eventually, though. I'll get this one. Look at that. I have the max. I'm awesome. Super kills. Let me do that one real quick, actually. Just keep that one. No, I'll just have them just in case that they do expire, but also I was expecting a cutscene. Apparently there is no cutscene here. So that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and put our arm guards on.
I'll tell them, sir, but I agree. But I think they take the news better coming from you.
Not level 15 yet. Can't wait till level 15. We're actually level 7 now though, so we do have something upgrades to do. A hand cannon. That's kind of cool. I don't really like hand cannons, but that's just me. There we go, that's what I wanted. And that instantly reloads your equipped weapons when you stand behind it. That's not consistent though, I don't think. I can find out. It doesn't take that long to...
Report.
It does! I'm actually shooting from my reserves right now. That's awesome.
You have your orders.
You know what that means? That means if I had a freaking machine gun here, I could just let it rip. Oh. Missed his head. You know what? Screw it. Come here. Come here. There you go. Excuse you. Wow. That guy was a dick. This is not bad, by the way. It's not that I can't aim it, I just don't like how they feel. They're so luggy and slow, but they're a handheld weapon. I like my big hefty weapons, my heavy duty weapons to have an arm guard, I think is what it is. What the hell is it called? Stock. Screw it. So it does definitely conduct it. But here's the thing, does that go away? It looks like it. That's kind of cool. So it stores that and it will actually backlash back onto people. That's pretty dope. So that's not a thing. Did I get something new? By the way, now that we're kind of not on the story, I'll just kind of look through these. Nothing good, it looks like. I really just want to like level us up though. Where's the next one? Yeah, let's actually see where the next one is. There. Alright. Oh, I thought you were a chest. So they have to be close enough, though. So it really only works against melee, so I probably should have got the other one, honestly. This one built up energy and then exploded it outwards. One of them basically reloaded your auto rifles for you, which I have a thing that does that anyway. And then the other one did something that was pretty useless for me, if I recall. But it did something cool. I honestly don't remember. I have to look back at it. But that looks like that's all we're gonna do for today, though. I did kind of want to go see, but I just realized it's been about an hour. So, thank you everyone for watching. If you like the video, definitely like it and subscribe. I am going to try and post more often. I am actually getting more time lately. Feeling more up to it, feeling very optimistic about it. I am going to do Mafia 3. Definitely going to be doing Mafia 3 videos. Don't worry about that. I think that's actually one of my better videos so far. Aside from my Skyrim, I really like Skyrim. It's very low quality because it's all I had to work with, but I did something very unique for Skyrim, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to redo Skyrim altogether. But, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers!